As a single grain of wheat grows into a tree, countless tiny, living, breathing sprouts cling to each branch, and the tree grows, and these trees come together to form a large forest. When trees and young sprouts live in harmony, the forest thrives. The natural ecosystem demonstrates a cycle, driven by the harmony between young sprouts and trees. Jesus said, "A person cannot mount 2 horses or bend 2 bows, and a servant cannot serve 2 masters, or that servant will honor the one and offend the other. No person drinks aged wine and immediately desires to drink new wine, and new wine is not poured into aged wineskins, or they might burst, and aged wine is not poured into a new wineskin, or it might spoil. An old patch is not sewn onto a new garment, for there would be a tear." Thomas 47. This passage speaks of the old and the new. It tells us that we cannot do 2 things at the same time. That's why we change. It's a cycle of old tree and new young shoots. No matter how grand and sacred the church's ceremonies, if it fails to produce young shoots, it will inevitably fall into disintegration over time. If it remains in the existing world the past, it cannot advance into the new. Just as a tiny mustard seed grows into a tree that provides shelter to the birds of the sky, true growth lies not in domination, but in flexible differentiation and sharing. Let us reflect on the importance of a spiritual cycle, where each individual's vitality thrives, rather than in large-scale organizations. It's time to learn the wisdom of the tree, which embodies the paradigm of circulation, where the end is a new beginning.